All right, we got Delta. You flew Delta before, Sean?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, yeah. We have Delta. What do you like Delta as an airline? Like
Yeah,
flying?
I don't hate Delta. I mean, typically when I stick around here in California, I go to Southwest.
Southwest? Yeah, I love Delta. It flies to Salvador.
I flew
Um,
United a lot recently. But yeah, it goes to El Salvador. Do they have a direct flight or do you have to go
yeah,
through?
no, a direct flight from LA to El Salvador. I think they got two per day.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I like it. It's one of these like, especially with all these like budget airlines like Spirit,
Oh yeah.
Frontier. When you go on a Delta airplane, you're kind of like, and it's always been, it was like that before Spirit, like with which is normal, right? Now it's kind of like a anomaly, and it's kind of like a luxury
Ha,
flight. You're flying Delta, like I like them. They got nice seats.
how are the snacks?
Um, they give you a couple snacks. They're not
They're
stingy about that either.
not stingy. Okay,
No,
that's good.
sometimes you can get a screen so you can watch something in front. But yeah, I like it. Um, they're based out of Atlanta, I believe. Yeah, Atlanta. Um, so let's look at it. This is one that from
Wow. Look at
the
those
recession.
gains since the recession though. That's crazy.
Yeah, since 2008, it went all the way up to 50 bucks, about 8 times those numbers. Um, Delta's not going anywhere. They're not giving you anything in dividends. So this is one of those where you're just gonna have to buy it if you think it's gonna go up. Um, they've been banged though with the pilot shortage.
Yeah, of course the pandemic
Staffing
too. They got
deficiency.
nailed.
They got nailed because of the pandemic.
I mean, I was looking at their numbers. Negative $19.49 per share uh in 2020. That was the year ending in 2020. And they're positive this year or in 2021 at 44 cents a share, but not impressive. Their EPS. So, but to be expected from the pandemic era, but it should be, I would expect, I mean, they're dropping their annual statements in at the end of December. So I would expect we're going to see a lot higher revenue, top line and bottom line this year.
Yeah. Um, yeah, it's so that whole pilot shortage. It's like with everything else. It's they can't find enough pilots within their budget. So and I think they're not trying to overhire either, because they're accounting for a slight dip in reservations in the coming years. So we'll see. Are you buying or would you buy Delta right now if you have $1,000? Would you buy, what is that, like 300 shares almost? No,
I don't know. Go back to the stock chart.
30 shares.
Yeah, I mean, it's not back to where it was before the pandemic, so arguably it's still a discount, but I mean, uh no dividends, which is fine. Some people don't like it when companies pay dividends. Uh, you know,
Yeah, it does
I
shackle
de-
the growth.
it depends on what they're doing with it. Um, I see a downward trend most recently. I might just keep an eye on it. I don't know that I would buy right now. Probably put on my watch list. I mean, like you had said previously with the cruises, we're going into a recessionary period. This is like definitely discretionary household spending.
Yeah,
I don't think business
people
flights
aren't
have
gonna.
returned from their pre-pandemic
Yeah,
levels.
they're not gonna start flying. They're gonna. I don't think I'm going to Thanksgiving this year, Ma.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen a lot. Um,
So, I mean, it could present a good buying opportunity, but again, everything's so the market's so uncertain right now. It's hard to say, but it's still cheaper than it was before the pandemic. So theoretically should be a discount.
Plus, a lot of these people have PTSD from being delayed, being canceled, all these
Yeah,
flights.
they were a mess. All the airlines were a mess this summer. It was crazy.
It's gonna take about a couple of years for the people to forget of all that. I mean, everybody wants to go on a vacation. It's just the traveling part that sucks.
Yeah, everyone wants to travel, but the traveling is the worst part about traveling.
Yeah,
So
yeah. But
Definitely watch list item.
Definitely.